In this part of the project, we are going to show you how to use Trello for group collaboration. The first thing we are going to do is creating a board, and then we will continue with several other options that we have in Trello. After logging into your Trello account, you will see on the main page that there is a button called Add Board. After you click on the Add Board button, you will need to type in the title for your project. For example, in this case, I'm going to type in Management 830 Project. And the second option in here is the visibility, where you can select who can see the project. This can be either members or the public. It depends on the type of the project, but in this case, since this is a private project and I'm doing this for a course, so I'll just select members, where members can only view the contents or the contents of the project. And then I will simply click on the create board, and it will take me to the main page for that board or that project. You will see that there are three different lists, starting from the left: to do, doing, and done. And later on we'll see that we can add another list, and we can add cards. So we are going to start with adding members at this part. In order to add members to the project, you see the option on the right side, which is add members. After clicking on the add members, you will see you will need to write down the name of the members. In this case, I want to write down my project mate's name. You see that if a member has already joined Trello, the name will show up here. In this case, my groupmate has already joined Trello and he has a Trello account, so his name is already here. And after selecting his name, an invitation will be sent to him to join the project. This is how to add a member to a project or to a board. The next thing we are going to do is creating a card. To create a card, you can click on the add card. It depends on where you want to create the card or add a card in which list. In this case, I'm going to create a card on the very first list on the left. I'll click on the add card, and then I need to type in a name for the add card. In this case, I'll type in project summary page, which is the first thing we are going to do for this project. And then I will click on the add button to add the card to the list, and you see the card is created over there. The second thing I'm going to do is to add a due date to this card. In order to add a due date, you simply click on the card and then select due date, and then select the date, the due date for this card. In this case, I'm going to select, for example, August 20th, and then I have to save it, and you see that August 20th is added here as a due date. The next thing I'm going to do is I will add a member, or who can edit or this card. So in order to do that, I need to add members to this specific card. And after clicking on the specific card project summary page, I will select members, and you see the members who are already in this project is only me at in this part. If there are more other members who have already joined the project, then their name will appear down here. For now, I'll just add myself to this card. I'll click on this, and you see that there is a tick mark. It means that I'm added to that card, and I can edit that card. And you see that the initial of my first name is also appearing here. I can see that. After adding a member to this card, now I'm going to move this card from to-do list to the doing in order to start working on the project. To do that, I'll simply click on that card and you'll see a number of options, and I need to select move in order to move it to a different list. However, you can move a card to a different board at the same time, but in this case we only need this to move it to a different list in the same board. So I'll just select a different list. For example, I'm going to select doing, and in case there are other cards in that list, I can select a different position for my card, and then I'll click on move, and you see that the card is moved from the to-do list to doing. And now we are going to add another list. Sometimes there are cases that in a project you will need more than just 3 lists that are already in there after you create your Trello account. In this case, for example, I'm going to create a random list. In order to do that, I'll just click on the add list button on the right side, and I'll type in a name for my list. In this case, I'll type in name submission, and I can select the position. In this case, I'm going to select the last position because that's the last part of my project, and I click on the add button.
I'm going to explain how to view all your cards at one place. As you can see in this semester project board, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Sometimes you might have created so many boards and cards, so it's kind of hard to keep track of all your cards. In that case, when you need to view all your cards at one place, the best way to do is just click the top right corner of your screen. It will usually show a short form of your name. In my case, it's just PT. When you click it, it will show you a drop down. Now click cards. It will show all my cards under all my projects. If you are not added as a member of a card, then it will not appear in this view. For example, let's go back to semester project board. Though I have 5 different cards in this board, I'm not a member of this to-do card. So when I try to view this card, it will not appear in this screen. Another important section in Trello is notification. If someone invited you to a project or added you as a member to a card, all these activities will be seen in notification section. To go there, just click notification here and then click see all notifications. This is notification section. Trello can also combine all your notifications in an email, and it will send it to you periodically. We have 2 options regarding the frequency of email. To view that, just click change. Periodically means Trello will send an email every 1 hour, and instantly means Trello will send an email every minute. You can also share and print any number of cards on your Trello boards. In order to do that, first you have to go to the card in which you want to share or print. In this case, I'm going to share project summary page card. I'll click on it. You'll see share, print and export link at the bottom of the card. Click it. You can just copy this link and send it through email to all your members, or you can just print this card or download it as a PDF and send it through email. To view the account preference, you have to click the short version of your name and then click account. Click see all options. You can always change the account preference anytime you want by clicking this section. You can change your name, date, change your email address. You can also change your avatar picture and password. Have already discussed about this section, changing email notification frequency, and below that say enable colorblind friendly mode. This is just an added feature, very useful for colorblind people. And if any third-party application is using your Trello account, it will be listed here under applications tab. For more information about Trello, please visit trello.com. Thank you.